shack on the outskirts of New Orleans. We didn't have money for food or rent, to say the least we were hard-pressed. And Mama spent every last penny we had to buy me a dancing dress. Mama washed and combed and curled my hair, she painted my eyes and lips. I stepped into a satin dancing dress that had a spindle the side clean up my hair. It was a red velvet trim and it fit me good. Staring back from the looking glass, there stood a woman where a half-grown kid had stood. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Mama dabbed a little bit of perfume on my neck, then she kissed my cheek. And I saw the tears welling up in her troubled eyes as she started to speak. She looked down a pitiful shack and then she looked at me and took a ragged breath. She said, your pa's ruined off and I'm real sick and the baby's gonna starve to death. She handed me a heart-shaped locket that said, to thine own self be true. And I shivered as I watched a roach crawl across the toe of my high-heel shoe. It sounded like somebody else that was talking, asking, Mama, what do I do? She said, just be nice to the gentleman, fancy, they'll be nice to you. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, huh? Your mama's gonna move you uptown. That was the last time I saw my mom when I left that rickety shack. The welfare people came and took the baby. Mama died and I ain't been back. But the wheels of fate had started to turn, and for me there was no way out. Wasn't very long till I knew exactly what my mom had been talking about. I knew what I had to do when I made myself this solemn vow, that I was gonna be a lady someday, though I didn't know when or how. I couldn't see spending the rest of my life with my head hung down in shame. You know I might have been born just plain white trash, but fancy wasn't my name. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Wasn't long after a benevolent man took me in off the streets. 1 week later I was pouring his tea in a 5-room hotel suite.
Yes, you are.
I charmed a king, a congressman, and an occasional aristocrat. And then I got me a Georgia mansion in an elegant New York townhouse flat. And I ain't so bad. Now in this world there's a lot of self-righteous hypocrites that call me bad and criticize Mama for turning me out no matter how little we had. And though I ain't had to worry about nothing for nigh on 15 years, well, I can still hear the desperation in my poor mama's voice ringing in my ears. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Here's your one chance, fancy, don't let me down. Lord, forgive me for what I do, but if you want out, well, it's up to you. Now don't let me down, huh? Your mama's gonna move you uptown. And I guess she did.